look at Bobbiana, y'all. The light is really lighting. Like, I feel like I should have y'all here. But, hold on. I don't want y'all to stare at lines like that. Hold on. I feel like it should be angled some. Like, I don't know. This lighting. Is this lighting okay? Are you guys okay? Hey, guys. It's your girl, Kaya. And welcome or welcome back to my channel. Ooh. Guys, I'm so excited because... baby, this hair is cut. This hair is cut. It's giving blunt. It's healthy. Shout out my hairstylist. I don't be dropping her name because she needs time for me. First of all, before you even watch this video, go watch my short form video so you can see the process of my hair being cut. If you're new to this channel, you probably know nothing about my hair, know nothing about the length of it, the attachment to hair, all that good stuff, like, as far as, like, how I feel about my hair and everything, and my journey kind of with my hair. So I thought that this video can kind of cover all of that. Also, I just felt the need to, like, come on here and just talk about it. I'm just really excited and I want to talk about it. So go watch that short form video first, though, so you're well aware of what's going on and you're up to speed, up to date, all that good stuff. But it was time, guys. I feel so happy right now. Let me just tell you how I feel right now, then we'll get into some backstory. I feel like an adult. I feel grown. Hair is full black, guys. Jet black. Like, we're back to black, okay? Like, I'm really feeling it. It's giving businesswoman. It's just giving professional, and I love that for me, right? So let's run this back and get into some of this backstory, okay? Rewind! So it all started in 2000. No, I was kidding. So growing up, guys, I've always had like longer hair, and I hate the stereotype of like black women don't have long hair, and like it's just, you know, they're used to like short nappy hair, and that's like normally stereotyped with black women, and it's just that we have black hair. And mind you, I'm not like biracial, I'm not like mixed up anything. I have like on certain parts of my family there are people where I think like a little bit Native American happening, but not like my mother or father or anything. It's like their ancestors, and like I have like Jamaican, like their ancestors. So I do have different things coming in, but it's not like to the point where one person is this, one person is that, you know? So I'm like, it's not a 50-50 kind of thing. It's very like 2% this, 4% that. And I've always felt like growing up, I did have like longer hair. Maybe I'll put a couple pictures. I mean, why not, right? So you guys have some reference. But and for those who are new to my channel, you're probably like, girl, what? This is my first time seeing your hair. Girl, go watch another video. Go watch a video before this one and come back, okay? So it can be like, shock, because right now you're probably just like, whatever, I'm not getting it, you know? But anyway, I've always had a little bit longer hair, and I really cherish my hair. I was that girl with the high ponytails, hence, y'all see these little stragglies at the top? Yeah, you know what those are from? High ponytails, okay? But I was a high ponytail girl. Like, technically when I get my hair flat ironed though, I tend to get a lot of these, like, and over time, like, after a few days of, like, wrapping it and just, like, wearing it down, it does stay down. And they're trying to grow out, y'all. It's trying to grow out, and I'm trying to allow it to grow out. Like, I haven't been doing a lot of high ponytail styles, but, like, I just love me a good high pony. Anyway, I've been trying to give it a break. I used to do a lot of really high, like, ponytail up here. Yeah, that was Kaya. Ponytail up here, and just let it hang. And my hair was always flat iron. Got my hair like flat iron like every 2 weeks. My hair never broke off from being flat iron. My mother never permed or like relaxed our hair. She was like, I'm never going to do that to my girl's hair. And so we just had like longer straight like hair and everything. And we also danced, so it was very manageable for us. It was very easy. We did do a lot of like braids and cornrow styles as well, obviously throughout the summer, but during like the winter and everything. But I have really dry hair, so it was like always up and down, but normally we kept it straight. I really cherished my hair. My hair was it was a part of my identity. I would be lying if it wasn't, and I'd be lying if I said that like my mother also wasn't like, oh my gosh, like I love my girl's hair and I want to like make sure I take care of it. She took really good care of our hair. And so I was like, okay, like it became like a part of me, and I became like, oh, Kai's kind of like the girl with long hair kind of thing, like longer hair. And I remember people being very astonished when they're like, oh, like, are you mixed? I'm like, no. They're like, but you must be mixed. I'm like, I'm not mixed. Like, I don't know. Now, if you do see my father, and you see his hair texture, it is looser. He has a finer curl pattern and his hair is looser. So I can see if someone saw my father and them thinking that I'm mixed because they see like my dad's hair or something. If anything, he looks mixed, but even he's not mixed, you know? Like both of his parents have like finer curl patterns, and that happens within the Black community. There are people with finer curl patterns. It doesn't equate to you being mixed with something. But I never really took offense to it or anything. It was just like, ha, no, like, no. And I would do little half up, half downs, and like, it was just real cute. Like, I love exploring with my hair, and I still do now. Like, y'all can see, I love exploring with my hair. As I got older, then like life lifed, okay? Around my teenage years, life really lifed, and my hair broke off bad. If I show a picture out, it'll only be like 1 or 2. Because it broke off really bad. I was like, oh my gosh, like, I don't even know if it was here, guys. Like, it might have been around here, but it was definitely like split ends, see-through, like broke off, okay? It wasn't like a like this, like healthy, you know, like a obvious cut. It was like, no girl, where's the hair? Because it was healthy last week and you had inches last week, and now you don't have inches. So then I had to go on a hair journey, guys. I was really like insecure about it. I was like trying to flat iron my hair at home, because then COVID started to happen. Like I had to like try to straighten my hair at home and everything, try to do different stuff, and like I just had to really figure out my hair. And so then that's when I found, we've been going to my hairstylist way before. Like eventually my mother, she stopped taking us to the Dominicans because we would go there, and she started taking us to this because the Dominicans had trimmed our hair. That's another thing. She didn't like people to like trim our hair because she said they would cut it. Like she was like, you're cutting it too short. And the Dominicans will do a nice trim. A Dominican, like if your hair is like this long, they will cut, like you will have this like 4 inches missing. Like the Dominicans will do a nice little chop, okay? But they're like, look, that's where the split ends in. Okay, babe, that's where the split ends in. We started going to another hairstylist, but even I think my mom had like a little bit of like PTSD, and she was like, I'm not gonna have you cut my girl's hair still. Like, I'm going to cut my girl's hair. So she used to trim our own hair. That was fine. I was okay because it just wasn't, you know, a big deal to me, but I was also like a child, you know, like, so that was fine. But that's the girl that I still go to today. So she's been dealing with me since I was like a child, like 12 or something. So about a decade now. So that's why I'm very comfortable with her. She knows my hair, she knows my head, she knows what I can take, what my hair can take, what it can't take, how strong. She knows the texture, she knows everything. She's like, girl, your hair, like, we're gonna be fine. I know exactly she knows how much hair to buy when we're doing braids, because she's like, I know your head. You know how long it takes for me to do your hair when it comes to certain styles. Like, she just knows. So I'm like, yeah, like that's my girl. Anyway, so I was like, okay. I started going to her then like on my own and everything, and trying to like take care of my hair, and we were like going on a growth journey for my hair. And so we were trying to do this whole growth thing, and I'm trying to grow it back to the length that it was, if not longer. I remember being like, okay, grow my hair back. That took obviously some years. I started wearing it natural when it broke off because it was just so ugly straightened. It was just so ugly. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. And so I started wearing it natural, and my mom's friend had like, she started making like different like concoctions and different moisturizer and growth treatments and stuff. And I started using like the aloe vera plant method. I would do the rice method. Like I was doing every single method. Everyone that said this helps your hair grow, I was buying it. Castor oil, buying. Like I was doing everything to help my hair grow. And I can't really say if it worked or not. I mean, my hair did grow back, right? But I don't know if that's from going to my girl, getting my trims, doing a lot of protective styles. Like I did a lot of braids, even like on my natural hair though, not just with extensions. Like I would braid my natural hair and just let it be short. If it's gonna be them short little twists or them short little braids, it's gonna be them short little braids, and we about to style them little braids while I oil my scalp. Like it would be stuff like that. And I did that for a while, going through like that transition and everything. And then obviously still my protective styles that I love to do. And then my hair started growing back more. I started blow drying it, and like I remember a video of me like shaking my hair and just like blow dry it. Now that I look back, I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair is like so short in that video. But like people was like, oh my gosh, your hair is growing like so much, like hair's getting longer. Y'all, in that video my hair is not long. Like now when I look back, I'm like, it really wasn't that long, but for the progress it was, you know. After that COVID happened, I didn't know what to do with my hair. I don't do my hair, guys. I obviously go to get it done. I don't like dealing with my hair. I'm someone to just pull it back. I just like it out my face. I know it's good to keep your hair down, and no like rubber bands, no ponytail holders. Like I know that's good. Now I'll try to claw clip. I will just claw clip, but I love the hair on my face. I love it out my way. So I would just do that. My hair would be long, or like my mom, I remember her being like, y'all have so much hair, but all y'all do is just pull it up or pull it back. Yup. Because I don't want all this hair like in my face. Like I just don't like it like that. Fast forwarding, my hair grew back. I started like doing different stuff, like dyeing it. I started dyeing my ends and just like playing around with different stuff because it's fun. So my hair, I went through a lot of different lengths of like playing around, getting trims, everything, whatever needed to be done. I dyed it black. I dyed it after I dyed it blue. I dyed it back black, and I could see like, okay, it's getting back to its healthiness. Then I dyed it ginger and everything. That was around like 2023-ish, I believe, that I dyed it ginger. And so then I started doing different stuff. Kept with the protective styles. It kept growing and everything. Kept with my regular trims. Like everything was fine with that. And then lifed. I went through something, and then I wanted to cut my hair off. I was like, I want to cut my hair off. I want a pixie cut. Like I wanted to almost be bald, but I was like, I just want a short little pixie cut. Like I do not want hair on my head. Now looking back, that was because I think I was depressed. I think I was going through a rough patch, obviously, and I just wanted to cut my hair off. I just wanted to just like let all of that just let it go. And I told my stylist I wanted to cut my hair, and she was really like looking at me like, after all this work, girl, you want to cut the hair, girl. We done did all this work, and I was like, I just want to go. And she was like really like hesitant at first, and I was like, but I'll marinate on it a little bit more. I thank God I didn't just go through with it. I did know that I was just going through something. Then afterwards, and I did the color block with the blonde that you guys see now. Like I think you guys only know me for just the blonde, but when I did that, that was like, I was really scared to do that. Never done anything like that. That has been my favorite color. Like I would do that again wholeheartedly. Like I think that was like I just never, it was different enough for me, you know. It had me exploring enough where I look different enough where I didn't feel like I have to do the most. When I look too basic, that's when I start to sometimes, I think, do the most, where I'm like, okay, now I need a tat to pop off somewhere. Like now I need a tat right here, so like you can just, it adds something to me, you know. But the blonde, it helped me because I am someone that is sometimes an adrenaline junkie, and I do like to express myself. And so when I feel like I can't, I will do it with my hair mainly, but if I feel like I really can't, I will get a tattoo or piercing. Like it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but hair is to be explored, you know. And I did the color block and I loved it. Like my hair was growing fine, but obviously when you have blonde, like blonde is so damaging to your hair. I wouldn't re-bleach it. We've only bleached it once. I've never been someone I only dye my hair once a year, guys. Like I tried to refrain from dyeing it numerous times just because I know that's not good for your hair. And so we would only just touch up the roots sometimes. For the most part, I think I've only did that twice in a year. And so, because I was just letting it grow. I was just letting it grow. I was gonna let it grow. I was like, whatever. I noticed that like if you look at this, if you look at my hair, this side has more like body and volume versus this in the front. You see it? And that's because this is where the blonde was. Like the blonde was on this side, and so it's caused the pH balance, she said, of my hair to like reduce. And so once, like, I mean, obviously it'll go back to its regular levels. Now that I dyed it back all black, it'll go back to its regular levels, and it should get body, it should get full. But yeah, that's what she was saying at first. I was like, oh, okay, because I was curious. Not the moonlight shading. The sun's behind the cloud. I was like, oh, okay, like, that would be fine. Like, it's cool. So I'm okay with it. I was just wondering. I was like, oh, she flat. Now, dealing with, like, a short back like this is going to be very new. So this is going to be very new. It's going to be very different, but I'm really excited for it. I told her, I was like, I still want to bob. Like, I was like, I want to cut my hair, but I don't want to do the pixie cut. I think I was going through a dark time, a dark place. I want a bob. There are about to be more major changes in my life, right? And I'm trying to I'm an adult. I feel like a lot of times I look like a child, which is not a problem at all, but I don't think, I do want to at least look 1920. If I can look just 1920, I'd be okay. I'm not going to lie. Like, I don't want to look 15. I just don't. So, but I like childish hairstyle. I like kitty hairstyle. I like youthful. I like looking youthful. Then we cut it to a bob, or we cut to a bob today, and I was really nervous, but I was really excited too, because it's just been, my hair you know, we've had our ups and downs with certain stuff, and it's been such an identity. I say all this to say, guys, that I just feel like, you know, as Black women, we tend to hold on to our hair as such a part of our identity that we hold super close to us. And when we cut our hair, when we do something, it's like, oh, don't, you know, why'd you let so-and-so cut your hair, or don't cut your hair? Like, it's such a, like, we just wanted to let it grow, and we just use that as like a, I don't know if it's a form of like confidence, or like, I don't want to say that you're like enough or anything, because I've always felt enough regardless. I just wanted my hair to be healthy. That's all I care about, is healthy hair. There's no point of like, I know people who will hold on to the inches, but their hair is technically broken off and it's like thin and stuff up to here. But because your hair is like breast length, now you're like, oh, I don't want to cut it. But you know you needed a good little chop, because it's broken off. You can see it getting thin. You can see through your hair. You shouldn't really be able to see through your hair. Like, that's a problem, you know? But there are people that will do it. There are people that will do it just to hold on to the length. And it's unhealthy. And it's some sort of like unhealthy attachment that people will have with their hair and a relationship with their hair. And that can reflect a lot of different things. That can reflect? I don't really know about that word choice. I definitely think I meant understand. Maybe you did have a parent that was like very like, oh my gosh, you must not cut your hair. Your hair is like power. Like, I don't really know, but like, just your hair is everything. Like, you know, don't cut your hair. Or like, I wish I had hair like you, so yeah, don't cut it. And it's like, but this is your hair. It's your hair. And if you want to cut it and go through change, do it. Like, I cut my hair, it's gonna grow back. You know, and I probably will tell her, cut this into a bob again. Cut it back to that original length that we did. I do not, like, I'm so happy right now. I'm so satisfied. I don't want my hair to be back long for a little bit. As a kid, like I said, I was really attached to my hair, but as I gotten older, I realized how silly it is. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it. Like, it's going to grow back, and I like the fact that there are women bold enough to be like, go bald, like, on their own because they choose to, and they're like, it's cute, it's not a lot of maintenance, all I gotta do is get my head like shaved, or I do it at home, like, and it's cute. And I'm like, this is so cute, and it's just them, and they own it, and it just gives boss to me. Like, it's a level up to me versus just trying to hold on to the hair because, yeah, like, I'm the Black girl with long hair, you know? Like, I just never really liked that has to be the identity, because it's like, I'm so much more than a Black girl with long hair or longer hair for my community or whatever. Can I just be Kaya? I'm just here, like, I just doing me. Okay, guys, also, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that there is something wrong with trying to grow your hair out as a Black woman, as an African American woman. That is completely fine, and I fully support that. And you most likely, some women choose to do so and go on a hair growth journey because of the stereotype that all Black girls or most African American women have short hair and it's unmanageable and it doesn't really grow past a certain length. They're trying to bring attention to society as well. So I'm just doing the same thing. It's just I'm cutting my hair because the growing was never a long-term issue, but cutting my hair was something that I held on to, and it was the issue for me personally. So everyone's journey is different, and for those women who choose to go on a growth journey, to do the opposite, to still try to bring the same message, we're still on the same side. We're just going about it two different ways to come to the same conclusion, if that makes sense. You know, so I just wanted to come on here and say that's why I cut it, to kind of like start to, I can't break the stereotype, like I can't break anything on my own, but I guess just to bring attention to it and just to explain to you guys like why I cut it. It's not because I'm going through some mental crises. You know, if it was the pixie cut, maybe, but it's not. It's been a choice, and I've been marinating on it for months. I literally took a poll, I think, on my Instagram about a length. You know, I don't think anyone knew when I was gonna do it or that I was going to do it, but it's done. It's done now. So I don't know when I want to announce it. Like, I need to announce it like soon. That's why I'm doing this video now, so I can edit it, get it uploaded, because I want to take pics now. I feel so nice. So just in case, you know, I told her when she cut, I was like, can I just keep a little piece? Because she did a little ponytail. This obviously isn't all my hair, but this is like the first major and then she like went and actually like snipped more. But this is like what she could do from the ponytail, y'all. Like, hold on, I have a ruler. Yeah, I feel like this is about 6-7 inches in itself. So guys, this is my hair. Like, I was like, I just want to keep it. I just want to analyze it. It's serious. Like, it's serious business. Like, this ain't no wig. This ain't no wig. It's not coming off. Like, it's all scalps, all mine, all natural. I have a lot of plans for her. Like, I have a lot of plans. I just feel so pretty. I feel just so young. I have videos. Like, I'm gonna try new hairstyles. Like, I'm just so excited. So stay tuned for that because I'm definitely doing that video. Like, what? I think just if you're someone that does look at hair as like it's part of your identity and it's hard for you to like let it go, or you're scared to try something new, or you're scared about what people will say, just do what's gonna make you happy. Not for that moment, but what's going to fulfill you and like have a good reason behind it. It's okay to change it if you're like, okay, I cut my hair, I want to grow it back. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't want you to regret cutting your hair because you just did it impulsively. Marinate on it, right? Talk to other people who aren't attached to hair and who will actually give you some sound advice. They're probably gonna be like, it's hair. Like, just cut it. Like, just cut it. But I do know that hair can be part of culture as well, and where maybe you're not allowed to cut your hair, you have to grow. Outside of that, because that's entering a whole different realm. But if this is just a you thing, it's just something that you decide that you want to do. It's just other people have been telling you, no, don't cut your hair because it's so pretty or it's so long. And it's like, I'm not cutting it because it's ugly. I'm cutting it because I want to change. I'm cutting it because I want something new. I'm cutting it because maybe it's heavy. I'm cutting it because I'm sick of just waking up and having just put in a ponytail. Like, I'm cutting it because I put in braids anyway, or I wear wigs anyway, or whatever the case may be. I'm cutting it because I just want to. It's just something fresh. It's something refreshing. It's something new. I can just... That's it. That's it. And this is where it'll be. Like, I don't have to... I don't feel the pressure, guys. I don't feel the pressure. I don't feel like... oh, I'm gonna have a bad hair day. I'm sure I will have a bad hair day probably with Bobbiana. I could throw on a wig so fast. I don't even need to braid my hair down or do anything. Like, there's just so many ways around it. So, like I said, if it's something that you want to do and you've been considering doing it, look, you have Kaya's, you have my blessing. You literally have my approval. Why not? Literally, why not? And if there's not a good reason why not, then do it. That's how I feel. Just do it. That's all I have to say, guys. Thank you so much for being here and watching this video. You guys are the first to see. You're the first to see. Don't you feel special? I try to make you guys feel special. I really do, because I really do love you guys and appreciate you. Make sure that you are subscribed so you can... I was about to make something up. I was about to say join the Lovey Gang. Well, I feel like someone has that as a gang. Like, as like their name. Like, the Lovey Gang. Like, I don't know, it's giving Lovey Simone. I don't want to like say Lovey Gang. Like, we gotta come up with our own like community titles. So I'll marinate on that. But in the meantime, if I have anything else to say, you'll see it. Follow my Instagram, okay? And you'll see it because I chat. I be chatting. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.